with a guy by the name of Mr. Ben Fuller. You guys know Ben? We met about 4 years ago and wrote this song. And I didn't know Ben at the time. I just remember every time I would walk into a songwrite or to work on anything in town, it seemed like his name would come up in conversation. And I was leading the songwrite one day, and the girl said, "Hey, do you know Ben Fuller?" And I was like, "No." She said, "You should check him out. I think you guys would have a lot in common." And so I went home that afternoon and I looked him up on Instagram, and I found a video that he had posted that day, and he titled it "The Long Way Home." And he was talking about how God can use the long way home in our lives. He can sometimes use a different route. That day in particular, he had stopped at the gas station. He came up on this guy that was kind of down on his luck, and he shared the gospel with this guy. He gave him some money, helped him with some food, but Ben was carrying some Bibles, and he left the guy a Bible, and he was kind of on about his way, and he was just kind of talking like, had I not gone that way that day, this guy might have never heard the name of Jesus. And it got me to thinking about how long of a road I was on for a number of years. I grew up in church and still ended up on this road. Ben didn't grow up in church, and we still ended up on the same road. And the one thing I know that is for certain is when I got to the end of that road, he was there with his arms open waiting for me. And I was inspired by this story, and I wrote some lyrics, and I sent them to him in an Instagram message. And I said, "Yeah, I don't know you at all, but man, I was really inspired by this story. Would you want to finish these lyrics with me?" And a few weeks later, he was in town, we got together, we started working on this song called "The Long Way Home," but it changed from "The Long Way Home" to "Will you wait for me if I'm taking the long way home? Stuck on the same old dead-end road. I want to leave the life I know, but when I just can't let go, will you wait for me?" Maybe that's somebody in this room tonight. Maybe you're in that season, and that's all right. I've been in that season a number of times in the last 10 years where I'm just like, "God, where you at right now?" He's waiting for you guys. This song's for you guys. It's called "Wait for Me."
I've been lost a little while, walking all these miles, and I'm in need of some direction, 'cause down here it's getting hard. I've been searching